If you just got your car, you're like me, you're going around, you're looking for cheap stuff you can do to add some power. This is honestly probably the first thing that you're going to come across. And you're going to see a lot of different things on these. A lot of manufacturers say that, you know, this is going to give you better fuel economy, it's going to add more torque, more horsepower. I've even seen, man, some places claim that these spacers add 15 to 20 at the wheel, which is ridiculous. And I might be wrong, but from what I've seen, no, I don't think that's going to happen.
You take a model man and put him in control. Watch him become a god.
So, super simple install. Literally all this is, it is a piece of plastic. It's going to go between the intake and the throttle body on the car. This car is a 2015 SS Camaro. It's already got quite a bit done to it. We're just going to add this little plastic piece to the collection of parts. Anybody who makes these swears up and down that it gives better airflow, which makes more power. So basically it's got these little fins in here. You can kind of see if the camera focuses. And what that's supposed to do, I guess, is cut the air, make the air go in harder, faster. I don't know. To me, it's still, it looks like a piece of plastic. For the sake of time, I went ahead and I undid my airbox lid. Let's just set that over here. I've already got the filter off. Set that here. Basically, I mean, all this is, you're just going to disassemble everything. Pull out your mass airflow sensor. Go ahead and pull out your cold air intake pipe, and you can see my throttle body wiggling. I've actually went ahead and started breaking some of those loose. Look at this, man. I had a guy out here in Holly Springs. This guy was supposed to be awesome at powder coating. Look at this, dude. It's literally coming off. I could have spray painted that better. That makes me a little irritated. Okay, we're just gonna set that down. I'm kind of mad now. Okay. So, dude, that looks horrible. Anyways, all right. So what we're gonna do now, like I said, I already kind of started pulling some of these out, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull those all the way out. We got 4 bolts that are holding throttle body to the intake manifold. And just going to pull those out. Got that off. It's going to come with a little gasket here. One side is going to look different. It's going to actually match up to this. So you're just going to set it on just like that. Pretty self-explanatory. And it's going to go in this side. Is what's going to go inside the intake manifold. And this side's going to be facing the throttle body. Go ahead and set that in there. Bam, we got a spacer. I'm going to go ahead and say the easiest way to probably put this on is just go ahead and stick this on the back side of the throttle body. Go ahead and set a screw in to hold it. That way it'll just kind of stay in place. And then just start threading one in. Now the kit did come with longer bolts as advertised, but they had a different head on them, and they were just crappy looking. So I'm just reusing the stock bolts here. I'm not going to use the other ones. They look like crap, so. Look at that, pretty simple. So I'm just going to kind of go back over here, tighten these up. just get them snug at first. Don't have to go super tight on them yet. When I tighten, I don't know, it's just me, I go corner to corner. So once you've got them snug, go ahead and start tightening down on them. Only thing I will say is, I mean, you want it firm. Once you start feeling a little tension, just don't go much farther than that. Reason being, I mean, this is a plastic spacer. This is a plastic intake manifold. I would imagine that would probably crack pretty easily. So everything is on there nice and snug. So the next thing I'm going to do is just put the cold air intake back together, and we'll go from there. I'm actually really upset. Like, the whole finish on this piping, it looks so bad. Luckily it's underneath, so it's harder to see. But that's just like, come on, bro. That legit kind of makes me a little irritated. But probably my own fault. I found the guy on Craigslist. You know, being the cheap person that I am, I just like, hey, let me just Craigslist powder coating. Found this guy out here, Holly Springs. Really nice guy. Took him forever to get this thing back, man. It took like a week. But I'm not happy with this at all, and I hadn't noticed this until I just pulled it off. But yeah, man, that is not cool. Let me go ahead and get this filter clean too. So I'm gonna do this. Sorry, messed up. It's already scratched, so it don't matter. Yeah, man, like that straight up sucks. So yeah, if anybody wants to send me a new intake, feel free. Address in the description, I'm kidding. That's just crazy. And the guy's like, yeah, man, it's gonna last. It's gonna last forever. I said, Bo, I could have spray painted this thing, man. Cheaper than you charged me to powder coat it. Damn thing's already ruined. I'd say I put my old intake back on, but I gave that away to a guy on YouTube, Daniel. I don't know why, he's not making any videos lately. He needs to get back on the YouTube train and start making videos. Alright, so when I have everything tight, get everything back on. Don't forget your mass airflow sensor. I've done that before. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little irritated about this intake. Like it's coming off in other places too. Not cool, guys. Not cool. So that's kind of a bummer, but whatever. It's what you get for being cheap, so that's what I did. It is literally so thin, you could barely see it. It's just hiding right there. So that is the spacer, got it in. I'm gonna go take this for a drive. My camera battery's dying again. I put it back on for, I don't know, a couple minutes and came back out. But I'm gonna take this out for a drive. I'm not gonna bring the camera with me, but I'm gonna come back and let you guys know what I think. Holy crap, okay, so took it down the road. I gotta say, man, I'm impressed. No, man, it's not worth it. I probably took it 10 miles down the road, and I mean, it's exactly the same. And this is a $35 one. They do have some, I think like $100 to $200, which I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it's probably the exact same thing, and you're not gonna get anything, which I was expecting that. That's fine. So my feelings are not hurt. It's just one of those things, it's pointless. I don't want to bust anybody's bubble. I mean, if you want to go out and buy one, go out and buy one. I'm just trying to look out for you and just say it didn't work. It didn't work on my car. And who knows, it might have picked up like half a horsepower or something. But I didn't feel it in the butt dyno. I didn't feel any kind of gain. The only thing I was kind of looking forward to, and you can call me a ricer for this, but I saw a lot of people online saying that these throttle body spacers make kind of a whistling sound, and I was like, you know what? That'd be cool. Everyone says it's super annoying, but I'm like, you know what? Yeah. People might think I have a turbo or something. You know what I'm saying? Kidding. But anyways, yeah, man, it's $35 down the drain. Not a good investment. If I learned anything today, it is stay off of Craigslist. Don't go cheap. Don't have some guy powder coat your intake, because it's not going to turn out good. It's not going to turn out good at all. And that's what I learned from today. Hope you guys learned something too. Planning on buying a Mishimoto oil catch can probably sometime in the next few weeks. I'd like to do a review on that, do an install video, and hopefully put on a little more. It's just it all depends. Gotta see what we can get. I might have to buy a new intake, so might do an intake install video or something. I don't know. Y'all probably already know how to do that. Put some comments down, man. What do you guys think about a throttle body spacer? Did you have the same results? Did you have better results? All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.